Okay, the learning target for today is I can compose a rough draft of my outline. What you're going to need, of course, is your outline, the sources that you use. You should have at least three, and access to week 12. I took a screenshot. You'll want to go to document 3, which shows you the different databases that I used and how to cite them with MLA. The only thing is I used radiology technician for this paper. You're going to have to put in whatever your title is. Maybe it's clinical psychologist. All right. Now, let me see. I'm going to resume here in just a minute. Here is my outline. It's actually an outline prepared by a student. We've got, make sure that you insert your page number and then put your last name right before the page number. If you're in the 2 o'clock class, your section is 21803. If you are in the 3:30 class, it's 21804. Make sure that you put the date that it's due, which is the 28th of November. Make sure that you check those announcements periodically. All of the due dates are there. Now, right here, I put radiology tech, career exploration. You might be putting clinical psychology. You might be putting cosmetologist, whatever it is, you're going to have to put your own in here. Now, what we're going to do, you might want to copy this at select all, do a copy and make a new document and put rough draft on it, but actually put your outline on it, because this is what I'm going to do. I went in, I put my hook, I've got all of that in there. Now, actually, I do have some questions of the person who did this, so I put them in red. That would be something that I would fix on my, if it were my paper, when I revise and edit. But what you can do, I'm on an Apple computer, so I'm hitting the delete button. But most of y'all probably, if you have an HP or something like that, you're just going to hit backspace. Okay, so I'm doing this, and notice that I'm making sure I have a space after what, just one space. Actually looks like two. There. Now, remember I told you about the Americans with Disabilities Act. So if you look up here, I had to make these headings. So I'm going to change this back. You don't have to do this. This is not something you're going to be writing in regular font. Okay, I'm going to take that out and see, notice that it went to black. Okay. All right. That's paragraph 1. I do need to indent, so I'm going to hit my tab. Okay, remember the second paragraph is the negatives. So I'm going to start it by others may argue. I'm going to take this out because remember I put that, or I put quotation marks around it because you could use that if you want to, that this is a difficult field to work in. Okay, then I'm going to do this, requires lifting and exposure to pathogens and radiation. Now, I do know, remember, we need to take that out because the person says they do help you with that. No, we just want negatives right here. Okay, requires lifting up to, just say technicians must lift. Okay, all right, and then here, whoever did this did not tell me what PCT stands for. And when you start using abbreviations, that's fine. But the first time you've got to spell it out. And then you put the abbreviation in parentheses. And then from that point on, you can use the abbreviation, but I have no idea what that means. Okay, and then I know they train you diligently. Okay, that's good. And you don't have to tell me that. You could just say, I know personally, just say as a worker, I know that da 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 da. We don't want to put any positive things, even though we want to. Let's not do that. Okay. Excuse me. This is the reason some people want to go ahead and do their outline with periods because they don't have to add them later. It's either way, it's fine with me. Okay, I think this actually was what this person was doing, but I would just say have to work COVID positive adults and children for up to 12 hours straight. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so that is the negative paragraph. Okay, now this one is where we're going to talk about the road to becoming one. Okay, the road to becoming radiologist 3 team lead begins with becoming a radiology technician. Okay, here we go. All right, so then I'm going to put a period there, and then I'm going to move my cursor down here. I'm going to say the Bureau. Okay, and I don't even know why this is here, but defines this position as I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to put, because I want to make it fit in the sentence, I can't say perform. I have to say performing. So that's okay as long as I put the brackets there and tell you that I'm altering the word. Okay, so then that's fine. All right, I would have normally put Bureau of Labor and Statistics. I could have taken that period out and put it in parentheses, but I don't have to because it's already mentioned there. Okay, this one I'm not really sure. This, when I do my revising and editing, I'll just have to go over and figure out where I want to put that, because it's not even a complete sentence. It doesn't say who uses. Okay, again, as long as they're my capital letters, they're going to go in the paragraph. So, okay, some of this needs to be put out. You don't even have to say, you could just say hospitals have that allow, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think X-ray is a capital X. Okay, and then projected growth is stagnant. Now, this to me goes not here, but in the negatives, right? Wouldn't that be a negative? Okay, okay. And then I can always massage it in there, but I'm going to cut that and put that there and then put that there, and then I can work it in there. Okay. Let me say A there. All right, H. All right, now this one is the mid-level. After becoming a radiology Tech 1, a person can move up to 2. I'm not gonna say anything about the lead yet. Okay. I'm gonna just say Tech 2 because we talk about 3 at the end. All right. Again, you know, I had to put those headers, so I got to go back and fix this. Okay, so then here I decided I'm not going to number that. I'm going to bullet it. So I'm going to highlight all of that. And then I'm going to go to bullets and numbering. And I'm going to just bullet it. I don't even have to take out the numbers. It will automatically do that. Okay, now you can put a dash there, or you could do this, or you can do this. But at the end of each one of these goes a semicolon. So when you list things after a colon, normally, especially if they have several words in them, okay, there's that. You put a semicolon. All right. Now this goes there. That's D. And let's make sure that go. Wait, I don't think that's right. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, I have to go back and do this. I have to fix it, but don't worry about that for yours. You don't have to do that. Sorry about that. Wow, it kind of messed up my spacing too, didn't it? There we go. Okay. Okay. And then this, the paragraph actually goes back to the left margin down here. Then the next paragraph is our 5th one. And it will be about our top level. So, you know, I didn't mention Tech Lead 3 in here, but I guess I could. I should, because that's the first time I've seen it. But I'm going to start it with a transition. So I want to mention the radiology technologist 2. After achieving the rank, you can say, I don't know if you want to say rank, but radiology Tech 2. One can then proceed to becoming a tech. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna cap. All right, Tech Lead 3. Okay, I would just say this requires a 3rd AART, and you have to, what is this? I mean, you could make notes to yourself. You might want to put them in a different color, though. Well, actually, I'm going to turn that black later. Okay, team lead, and this is another thing. Explain what modality is. These are kind of not esoteric, which means that only a few people understand, but it's highly technical language that most of us, including myself, don't know. I know what a mode is. It's the way that something's done, but I don't know in this context what that means. You need to make sure we understand what that means. Okay, all right. Now, again, I can go back over this and clean it up, and I will, trust me when I say that. Okay. And this is, the person did not put in the first, in the entry level, there is no salary mentioned. And then when they said mid-level, they say it pays $10,000 more than the entry level. But I don't know what to base that in on because they didn't do the salary. You're supposed to do the salary in each one of them. Okay, and then this, okay. And then this is another one that I've opted to do bullets on. Oops. Okay, so format, here are the bullets. Let's go to the bullet. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. Bad. Okay, bullets. Okay. All right, so this is a note that somebody told me there. Okay, so I'm gonna take that out. Okay, so that is the, okay, and then again, I've got to go back here and change all of this. They'll give you a couple of minutes to rest. Okay, and then I got to go here, double. All right. Take that out. All right. Yours won't be that complicated because you won't have to change it to a, yeah. Okay, so in that final one that I did, I actually have the summing it up, presenting the claim and thesis, and ending the essay smoothly. Now, let me see if I can bring that up here. No, I'm going to close that one. I do have that one that I showed you. Okay, yeah, see, this is the one that I showed you at the very beginning. That was the outline that we just converted. So what I put at the end, even though some might not consider a career in radiology as an exciting or even satisfying career, you know, as exciting or even satisfying, the same could be said about other careers. The key to success is finding what fits best for me. And this is the perfect career for me, at least for now. While I'm advancing in the field, I am able to earn a reasonable salary if I live frugally. If for some reason I chose to change my path, the steps I take to become a radiology technician are easily transferable to other careers. Now, I did not rewrite the thesis per se, but what I did, these are, you want this career for yourself. So you've decided you want it. You could underline this because you said when I'm advancing in this field, well, yeah, that's what your entry, mid, and top levels are. Then you need to put your works cited. Again, this is, you hit paragraph. You've already got double space. I don't know what happened there. Okay, you go to hanging indent. Okay, it's hanging indent. At this point in our, we really have 16 weeks, and really, I'm sorry, is it 16 or 15? Really 15 weeks. And by this time, if you haven't figured this out, how to do works cited, I don't think you're ready to go to the next level in English. I really don't, because We've gone over this. I've given you videos. I've given you examples. I've been open to you asking me questions, and I can't help you if I don't know that you need help. Some of y'all have been very good about emailing me, and I try to be really good to get back. And those are the ones who are doing well in class because they ask. That's what you're paying for. Make your professors work. Ask us questions, please. But don't sit there and give up without really trying. So, yes, I get frustrated, but I think it's mainly because people won't speak up for themselves. And we all know that whatever you do in life, you're going to have to do that. You don't have to be mean about it, but you've got to be assertive. Okay, now that I'm off my soapbox, if you have any questions, you know where to find me. It's jholland at dcccd.edu, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great week and take care of yourselves. Be safe. Bye.